Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Senga Doodles, and today I am sharing with you a few illustrations I did for Peachtober 2022. So those of you that don't know what Peachtober is, it's actually a developed version of Inktober, which happens in the month of October. So it started with Inktober by Jake Parker, and it was a challenge to do a sketch, doodle, illustration for the whole month of October, and each day had a daily word prompt. The Peachtober 2022 prompt list was created by Furry Little Peach. She is on Instagram and YouTube and possibly other social medias. I will have her link down below in the description, but she is one of my all-time favorite artists. I just find her illustrations are just so whimsical and adorable, yet her thought process is just amazing to see, and I just feel like it inspires me a lot, and I really enjoy her prompt list. She just does a really good job in selecting words that kind of gets me inspired. Anyways, so that is what Peachtober is via Inktober. Anyways, so I kind of want to get into the supplies I chose and why I did not finish Inktober. I mean, it's still, as of right now, only October 25th, so there are a few days left that I can squeeze in, but I'll get to that in just a moment. So for this Peachtober challenge, I decided that I want to try and keep my art supplies to a minimum and be a little bit more cohesive in my illustrations. So I decided that I was just going to work with watercolors because I love watercolors. I find when I'm struggling with any other art supply that I'll go back to watercolors so that I can just paint loosely, and it's just a medium that I'm comfortable with. And lately I've been having a lot of fun in using colored pencils on top of my watercolor illustrations. It just adds a little bit more depth, a little bit more fun, and it's an aesthetic that I'm liking right now in my artwork. Other things such as just using a regular mechanical pencil, it's colored lead, kneaded eraser, and of course to do all the shimmeries and shinies and sparklies, I decided to use the Copic white acrylic ink. I think that's what it's called. Don't worry, you guys, I will leave the supplies down below in the description box. And as for the paper or the sketchbook I'm using, I decided to use the Rubens hot press watercolor paper. Just because it was the perfect tiny size. I found that in my past Inktober, October challenges, I bit off more than I could bite, and I would get really stressed out. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and that's not what this October challenge is about. So I wanted to try and keep it simple, keep it small enough so that I was still having fun, and so I decided to go with this watercolor sketchbook, and I do not regret it. I think this is the perfect size for these little challenges, and I was definitely less stressed, and I didn't feel burnt out too fast. And I think that's about it. Oh, and if you're wondering about the watercolor brushes, well, they're actually mixed media brushes. They are from Gretel Lusky. She's another amazing artist that I follow. She created these paint brushes with Craftimo, and I just had to get my hands on them because the aesthetic is so pretty and the brushes actually work really well. This is actually my first time using these brushes. Previously, I think I might have tested them out on paper, how they worked with the watercolor, but I didn't use these for anything else. So I can tell you that after 9 illustrations that these paintbrushes are perfect for watercolors. So going on to my illustration, I decided to record 2 of my favorite illustrations. I just thought the sketch idea would be really cute to show you guys and just show my process of painting this cute little illustration. So the word prompt of the day was potion, and immediately I thought of a witch's cauldron and I thought of them brewing something, and I already thought of a specific color palette, greens, blues, and violets. I thought it went really well together, and I just want to keep it simple, and I had a lot of fun doing this one, even though it's the most simple probably out of the 9 illustrations I did. I just really had a lot of fun. I like the cute little ghosties in here and the bubbling cauldron. I think it really spoke to me, and I can't really tell you any other reason why I loved this one so much, but I did have a lot of fun creating this one. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. If you haven't seen my Instagram posts or followed my community post on YouTube, I had explained that I was stepping away from social media, more of like worrying about what my next illustration would be and what my next content will be for YouTube. And I just had to step away for a little bit. I had a little bit of health concerns, and it just took me a while to get back on my feet. I'm all good. I'm all better now. And around that same time when I wasn't feeling well, I kind of got a little bit of art block and a little bit depleted and tired, and I didn't have any more ideas with the other word prompts, but it's okay. I'm not going to be hard on myself because I've learned from the past or the previous experiences that, this was for me to have fun. But yeah, so I figured, if I really had to force myself to come up with something, then that probably meant I needed to take a break. So I was away for a while. I do have some videos that I need to edit, so I do have a few things prepared. I just have to get back into the swing of things of editing and doing voiceovers for my next few videos. But I am officially back, and I'm really excited to continue on making art videos, art supply reviews, whatever I can do. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me though, and I hope that you guys enjoy the next few videos that I have planned for my channel. So in my next illustration, the prompt of the day was called Mask, and this one I actually have more of a little backstory to. You know, this one just spoke out to me a lot more. Yeah, I just, you know, when I heard mask, I thought of going very simple and drawing a mask, you know, right on the nose. But then I thought about, you know, after doing potion the day before, I just thought I'd keep with that kind of Halloween theme. So I thought about what I was enjoying drawing lately, and I really had a thing for foxes and chickens that I was doodling in my sketchbook. So I thought, if a chicken and a fox were going out trick-or-treating, what would they be dressed up as? And the word prompt was mask, and I thought it'd be really cute to have them going out trick-or-treating with each other without them knowing what the other was, you know. So that's how I came up with the idea, and I thought it'd just be, you know, a really cute Halloween vibe, just to portray these cute little characters going on in Halloween just as the other. I had a lot of fun with the colors, as you can see here, and if you look on my Instagram, I actually start with a background wash, one color. It helps me get started. It's kind of like when you're starting like an acrylic painting or even oil painting. A lot of artists would start with some sort of wash, or like underlayer, they might call it, just because sometimes the white of the canvas you're working on could be really daunting. So if I did a background wash and chose one color to do it, so I found that I would keep to like a small color theme, and I wouldn't be going too crazy or trying to put in too much detail in such a small little painting. And I think it worked out for me. I think it made it appealing, and it kept me going with the illustration process. Anyway, you guys, we are kind of nearing the end of this video, and it was lovely to talk to you guys again. I'm really thankful that you guys have tuned in to my channel and watched this video, and I hope this update let you guys know what I've been up to. And I want to know what you guys have been up to. What do you guys do for this October challenge, if you know about it? Or what do you guys do, you know, to keep yourself going with your artwork and keeping yourself inspired every day? This is what I do. I try to find challenges that will motivate me, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or just any comments, leave them down below. I read them all. I'm glad to be back, and I hope you guys are happy that I'm back, and look forward to new videos in the future. Until next time, Doodle Fam, bye!